Well, it's that time again, wieners and weenettes. It's the feminine form for wieners. That's right. I'm sexist. The patriarchy is taking over, guys. How dare I, my white cis male properties. The patriarchy is... Anyways, welcome to podcast number 2. I had some time free today. I'm finally done classes. Classes are done. They're finito. My homework is fucking finished. Which means that hopefully this week, a few days at least, there will be some streams. Now that being said, next week, Monday, I am going to be flying back to Edmonton for Christmas and New Year's. So that means that unless me and Doug are streaming at Doug's place, then there won't be streams. But I can maybe swing a podcast somehow with Doug. You guys love Doug. Everyone loves Doug. You guys know Doug and love Doug. I hope. Most people do. He's an alright dude. He's got a beard. He's a ginger. So, what's not to like? Maybe the ginger part. And if you don't like beards. So maybe you do hate him. Well, sorry, Doug. Anyways, welcome to podcast number 2. I am, of course, ready with my... This is dinner this time. I'm recording this at 8:31. It's the 12th of December. It's 12:12. That's pretty neat. Guinness. So, last podcast, I asked a few people to send me some questions, and apparently the only person that obliged me was Churro. So, thank you, Churro, for giving me some questions to fucking talk about. Let's see what he asks. Let me just pull up my papers here. Lots of people don't know that all the papers that I have in my house are actually made out of porcelain. So Churro asked me, I'm actually looking at them right now. He's currently typing to me. So he asked me, question number 1, what do you think consoles need to do to take the next step to compete with PC? Well, I think they need to become PCs. That's what I think they need to do. I think they need to stop making consoles and just stick with PCs and just join the master race and follow our Lord and Savior, Gamez, because he knows what's up. I mean, he does control the internet. He also controls all the food, clearly. It was worth the wait. It was definitely worth the wait. No, but seriously, what do I think consoles need to do to keep up with PCs? I don't think there's much that they can do. I mean, they're two different worlds, right? Like consoles, you're so restricted by the hardware that you have, and you're also restricted by the accessibility that your hardware will allow. When versus PC, you're constantly on the internet. You don't have to pay for a fucking season pass subscription to fucking play online. I don't know what the deal with that is, Xbox One. I'm pretty sure Xbox One has like a gold pass, do they not, for Xbox Live? I don't know. And you also have to get rid of all the kids. So unless you exterminate all the kids and create a sweet, amazing, eugenic genocide of like children under the age of, let's go to everyone under the age of, let's cut it back to, no, let's 16. Everyone under the age of 16, just wipe them out. And I think consoles will be flying dead straight pretty. His second question that he asked is, he says, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Dead. Hopefully. I'm hoping to be dead at that point. A lot of people say I'm crazy for that. And by crazy for that, I mean they think I'm crazy for thinking that phrasing. I don't want to live until I'm like fucking 85. I see no benefit in that. I'm going to like be this rotting bag of meat. I don't see any benefit. I'll still be streaming. We will have just broken 3,000 followers. I'll be like, we did it, guys. Thank you to everyone who's been following. And then I'll just drop dead. But that'll be when I'm 30. And I'll sound the exact same, mainly because of the alcohol poisoning. Ironically, I think it's the alcohol that's actually keeping me intact as well. I'm pretty sure it's working like formaldehyde. So, apparently it also makes me go through puberty at least twice a day. So that's pretty neat. But where do I see myself in 10 years? I think there's going to be multiple versions of me. I think I'll be able to have a small business of Sam's that cater to pretty much anything. So there will be multiple versions of me, as well as in 10 years, I'm pretty sure I'll still be here doing exactly what I'm doing right now, except I'll be getting paid because I'll be working somewhere else. So I wish it was more exciting. I'd like to travel more. I'd love to travel more, but I don't know. I need money for that. I got to finish this fucking school shit anyways. And okay, I'm fucking rambling. Let's move on to the final question. His last question is, would you be able to eat vegan for a year? Now, eat vegan food or just eat vegans? Because the way that you structured that sentence, eat vegan, makes it sound like I'm like consuming vegans. I guess I could. I don't know. The meat would probably be pretty stringy because they're a sickly bunch. They look like a sickly bunch. No offense if anyone's vegan. I actually have a lot of envy for you guys for the ability to, like, you know, choose to eat what you want and stuff. Well, I mean, I can do the same thing. But you know what I mean. To have that conviction to follow that shit, that's pretty cool. But you guys look so sickly. You guys look like a bunch of, I don't know. You guys just look real gross. Of course, I'm generalizing. Of course, I'm joking. Don't worry. All you vegans are just fine. But could I actually, like, eat vegan, as in, like, the vegan lifestyle for a year? Yeah, I could probably do it. It's not that bad. I mean, food is food, right? As long as you know how to cook it and make it taste good, then it really doesn't matter what it is. So I'm all about that. I'd give that a shot. The thing that I won't do is I won't go gluten-free because, first of all, I'm not a celiac, and it fucks it up for the celiacs. And the second thing I won't do is, like, juice cleanses and other shit like that, a.k.a. poison your body because your body needs fucking food to be sustained. I think that shit's bullshit. I also think it is a huge waste of money, but that's neither here nor there right now. So anyways, thank you, Churro. Let me just put my papers away. Okay, those papers are firmly filed away in my concrete file cabinet. So thank you, Churro, for those set of questions. Remember, guys, anyone that wants to ask me questions, feel free. Either type it on the YouTube, send it via Twitter, anything like that, and I will answer them on the next podcast, which I'm not sure when that's going to be because I will hopefully be doing some streams in the near future. And by near future, I'm going to try to hope to do one tomorrow, aka December the 13th. I'll try to upload this on the same day as today, December 12th, which I probably will. So I'll try to do one tomorrow. Tomorrow's kind of like my last official day of, like, hanging out at class. I have, like, some feedback from a few of my professors, and then I think there's a fucking potluck. I've been having potlucks nonstop. I hate potlucks. I don't know about you guys, but I fucking cannot stand potlucks. I'm sorry. They cost so much money, and it's just like, oh yeah, especially if you have them back to back, like at school. I've had like about 3 now. It's just like, yeah, let's just have a potluck. You know, everyone can bring some food in. I can bring some food in, you know, it'll be fun. Everyone has their food. We'll write down on a Google Doc, and everyone will bring some food, and we'll eat. That's what we'll do. We'll eat. Everyone's got time, right? I fucking cannot stand them. I'm sick of potlucks. If you're ever going to hang out with me, no more potlucks for at least a year. I'm done. But school has been going good. I made it. I didn't withdraw. Nothing bad happened. Passed everything so far that I have marks for. Things are looking up. Next semester, I'm going to be volunteer interpreting, so that's fucking terrifying. So that's that. So school's done. Christmas is coming. New Year's is coming. Like I said, I'll be in Edmonton. Nothing new with that. So let's move on to our next topic that I'm actually really curious about. I don't know about you dudes, but there was a game that came out recently. I'm just going to bring it up on my screen. It's called The Last Guardian. Now, I don't know how many of you are familiar with this game. I've been watching this game for a while now. I've been watching since there was a trailer in, I want to say like 2012 or 2013 or so. Saw a little trailer for this bad boy, and it's based off the Shadow of the Colossus series. Not sure how many people in chat, I'm so used to saying in chat, but everyone that's watched me is from chat or YouTube peeps. I don't know how many of you have played Shadow of the Colossus. If you have, put down in the comments that you have played it. And secondly, tell me if you liked it or did not like it and why. Because I'm curious. I absolutely adored that game. I thought that game was one of the most unique things that has come out in a very long time. And it was super refreshing to see something that cool and that emotionally it was, how do I want to put this? It was an emotional game that I wasn't expecting to be that emotional. And I don't know if a lot of people have had the same thing, but if you don't know anything about it, look it up on YouTube. Watch like a walkthrough or a slow playthrough with no commentary, because fuck those guys. Shit's annoying, even though, I commentate games, but that's fucking live streams. It's different, god damn it. But I highly recommend checking it out. It's a really cool game series. There's Shadow of the Colossus, and then there's Ico. Ico came out before Shadow of the Colossus. That one's really neat. And then now this current one, it's called The Last Guardian. I was actually going to buy a PlayStation 4 just to play this game. And I still haven't gotten a PlayStation 4 because, number one, I don't have the money. And number two, I just don't care enough, which is kind of a problem. But if it's anything like Shadow of the Colossus, it's probably going to be super moving. It's probably going to have zero dialogue, just like the other two games. Well, or minimal dialogue. And it's probably going to be pretty good looking. So I'm really curious to play this. And I've heard a few conflicting views about this game. I've heard some people say it's fucking amazing and I fucking love it. And then I've heard some other people say it's too fucking hard and I fucking hate it. So I'm not entirely sure. It's a little bit too early to kind of make out my opinion with that. And I haven't seen anything about it. I could go on Twitch, but as most of you know, I don't actually watch Twitch, which is kind of an oxymoron for what I do. But I haven't seen it on Twitch, but maybe one day I'll look it up on YouTube. I still won't go on Twitch to watch it. But maybe I'll look it up on YouTube and formulate my own opinion and then tell you guys about it. But that's something I wanted to just kind of little benefit, just a little my 2 cents type thing. Check it out. If you have a PS4 and you have some spending cash and you want to check it out, maybe try it and then get back to me. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I'm a huge fan of the Shadow Colossus series, and I really want to try that one out. Actually, let's look at the reviews. Don't you guys love how fucking prepared I am for these podcasts? I don't really want them to be planned anyways, so it doesn't really matter. The Last Guardian. Okay, let's see what Metacritic. I usually always go to Metacritic for my reviews because I don't trust actual critics because they're fucking paid under the table like a motherfucking, like crazy. They're basically the penny whores. Oh, God. They're basically like the penny whores of the rating system. Okay, so the reviews, it's given a 7.6 by the users. Right now we have 564 positive and 171 negative. Let's see what the negatives have to say. A lot of the negatives sometimes are really dumb. It's like the camera was weird and this thing doesn't listen. It's like, yeah, okay. So basic, this guy gave it a 4. He says basic, nothing new for 10 years of performance. Very ugly game. Graphics of PS3. Yeah, but it has to do with the story. We're very good. This one is not. Dear Team Ico, you had 8 years to optimize a game that was originally designed for the PlayStation 3. Visuals look like shit. Game's unacceptable. I don't know, man. I can always look past visuals in a game. That's not a huge thing for me. I don't really your game could look like a bag of piss, but if it plays well and has a great story, be like the Piss Bag Adventures or something. It's like, quick, you have to save Princess Ammonium from Bladderville. It's like, I'd play that shit. I just made a game. Anyone want to help me make a game? We'll call it Planet Piss or something. That sounds like fun. But yeah, I can look past graphics though. Anyways, so that's that one. And then the next one that I want to talk about is the new Zelda game that's going to be coming out pretty soon. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Shigeru Miyamoto-san, or however you fucking say shit. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'm conflicted. I don't know if you guys are conflicted as well. Put down in the comments if you're conflicted about the Breath of Wild, because I've heard a few things that are concerning to me. And the reason they're concerning is because I feel like they're deviating away from a Zelda game. I don't know if these have been confirmed or not. I'm speculating on the rumors that I heard. But the main thing that I heard that I really don't want is they said it's multiplayer. Get that shit out of there. You don't need a multiplayer in a Zelda game. Get that fucking shit out. And then the second thing I've heard, it's like a bit of a building simulator, which I, for one, am completely fucking tired with. And enough with survival, enough with sandbox shit. Fuck, they're boring. They have no goals. They have no premise. It's just, or they'll have a premise to be like, this happened. Live. I don't know, man. Enough with their survival shit. Enough with sandbox mode stuff. It's time to go back to games that actually have a goddamn plot that take you somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'm just cynical, but that's how I feel. Because every time I look on Steam, it's just like, oh, recommended for you, survival this, sandbox, Minecraft with like realistic graphics. It's like, no, enough. And it's just, no. So I've had enough of that. So I've heard that might be a thing. Mainly the big thing that I heard was crafting. I'm okay with crafting because there's always been crafting in Zelda. You've like upgraded your swords and shit. You make potions and shit like that. So like I'm fine with that. But the multiplayer thing, I don't want that in my Zelda game. Zelda is a single player game and a single player adventure, and there's a reason that it's like that. And it's built off of that. It's this adventure. You're going through this thing. You alone can only save a princess, right? And the second you take away from that, you deviate from what makes Zelda a Zelda game, in my opinion. But that being said, the multiplayer is the big thing that I don't want. And if they add that in, then so be it. And I can't really do anything about that. And I wouldn't be happy. But the crafting thing I can look past as long as there's a good story and as long as there's sweet, sweet dungeons. Then it's fine, and I don't mind. But so far the game looks pretty cool. I plan on picking up, what is it, the Wii Switch? Or whatever it's called? Or like the Wii Stick? What is it? Yeah, is it the Wii Switch? I'm going to go with the Wii Stick. Wii Stick sounds a lot more fun. That and I can wield two at once. It's called double-handing. Two-handed stance, the old long sword, twist and flick, thrust and lunge, running start. Anyways, but I will be picking up one of those because I am a huge Nintendo whore. So I have all the systems. I'm sorry, it's just something I need to do. So that's pretty cool. So that stuff's coming up. I'm going to plan on keeping these podcasts to 20 minutes as well. So I think I have like about 2 minutes here. What can we talk about for 2 minutes? Right. There's more streams coming up. I haven't gotten any requests for games from people either at all. So I don't exactly know what you guys are wanting. I mean, I'll just keep doing what I do. Warhammer got a new update, which is super cool. They added wood elves in. So that's hilarious. They're a lot of fun. But that's still open for you guys if you still want to give me game suggestions. I'll see what I can do. Again, like I said, I will hopefully be streaming a number of times this week before I leave. I leave on the 19th. So the 18th is the absolute deadline for me not streaming for a little bit again. Like I said, unless Doug wants to do it with me, then maybe I can get Doug on a stream and we can stream together because he does have the equipment for it. We just need to, maybe we could do Bloodborne. Maybe we could get drunk and play Bloodborne. I think that would be a lot of fun. So anyways, game list is still open, and then I'll need another batch of questions, up to 10, if you really want 10 questions. Up to 10, though. You can even submit one. Don't care. Put it down in the YouTube. Give it to me on Twitter. It doesn't matter. So good news is that streams are coming back for a little bit, hopefully. There is a few times where I will be going out with a few friends to get wasted, as you do. I mean, school's done, so I can't help that. But anyways, so that's going to wrap up podcast number 2. I talked a lot about game news, mainly because those things were on my mind for a while. So we'll see what happens in the next one. Again, I don't really have a plan for these, so I guess I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow if I can make it. But if not, don't worry about it, because I will return eventually. Okay, that's me signing off. Now fuck off.